Why do you like Walmart?
I don't know. It's just interesting. It's like I live right there. I live on Florence Overcourt.
Yeah.
So I just walk there sometimes. It's cheap.
Do you do the groceries there?
Sometimes. Yeah. For like basics.
Really?
Yeah. I get like toilet paper.
But
stuff.
what about like produce?
Produce? No.
Okay.
Yeah. For produce, I go to this fruit store across the street from Pat on Bloor Street.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's the main thing you go to Walmart for? Is it the groceries?
Yeah. I just got some underwear
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Hanes.
Yeah.
I know, it's cheap.
Do you just walk around and think and shit there?
Yeah, it's like such a slice of life.
Yeah. Have you seen that thing? Maybe this is like the most like kind of on the nose thing, but it's like that People of Walmart thing.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
You should look at it. It's like People of Walmart. I think it's like I think it might have started as like an Instagram channel.
Oh my.
But then actually like it became like a coloring book. So it's like photos of like fucking people in Walmart, and you can like color them in and shit.
Oh, but
It's interesting. It's interesting actually that you didn't know about this, and that you also have noticed that it's like a slice of life. Did you know about this, Vince?
No.
Go to some of these images. Like just type in People of Walmart and then just look at the images.
Also, American Walmart is just a different beast.
I wonder. Yeah, so just go. So what does Walmart sell? Like exactly? Is that a fucking raccoon?
Where?
Go to the previous image. Holy shit, that's not real, man.
My man.
That's not real.
That's me.
Yeah, like what do you get at Walmart? There's like everything. It's like a general store. It's like different than Costco, right?
I went there recently to get a Polaroid camera as a gift. I'm gonna go there next week to get balloons, like those huge number balloons for Rio's birthday.
Yeah.
During the winter, I got like a snow slide. So yeah, you can get anything there.
But what store would it be compared to? Like, cause it has like stuff you'd get at like Canadian Tire.
Yeah, but then
right?
they don't have food.
They don't? No, they have McDonald's.
Canadian Tire doesn't have clothes.
Oh, you mean Canadian Tire doesn't? Yeah. They don't have clothes.
I would probably Costco. It's probably the closest.
Costco's more like bulk.
Exactly.
But they have like similar stuff.
Yeah, it's like bulk version of Walmart.
They have like electronics, clothing, food.
Yeah. It's like Costco, but not bulk.
Costco's fire.
Exactly.
I feel like Costco's
Costco has nicer stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Better brands sometimes.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is but you like going to Costco too? But not for the same reason.
I have a membership, so I'll go like once a month.
Oh damn.
Stock up and stuff.
How often do you go to Walmart?
Once a week.
And just to get groceries?
Yeah.
But when you're going there, you're like, it's just like part of your routine?
Pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I fucking hate going to Walmart.
I've always loved like browsing like supermarkets.
Really?
Since I was young.
Really?
Even like flyers that you get in the newspaper.
Yeah.
I would just study them.
Really?
See who has cheaper eggs.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I'm just.
But that's kind of like learned from our parents, right?
Yeah. Well, I did that more than I don't think I learned that from my parents though.
For real?
I just did it.
My parents only bought things that were on sale just by way of what you could afford, right?
Yeah.
And even when they got a little bit of money, they still did that because it was just something that they're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what about the flyers?
I don't look at them as much anymore.
Yeah.
But just as a kid growing up, I would just get excited about flyers.
Totally, me too. They almost felt like comic books or something.
Yeah.
There's something about the design that it's like everything is a drop. Like everything is like, this is, it's like nonstop. Like, look at this now look at this, now look at this,
Yeah.
It's like this format.
It's like, and I think like when you're like a kid too, right? It's like you don't really know like what's important and what's not important. And like you kind of get like for me, I'm thinking like I kind of got tired of my parents telling me like what's important.
Yeah.
And then this fucking flyer shows up, and it's like, here's what's important. You know what I mean? He's like, here's this nonstop grid of like what's important.
Yeah.
No Frills is it, but I actually don't think that No Frills had the most interesting flyers.
No, there was better ones.
There's
Like this is not
like
a
TNT,
banger flyer.
TNT
I
Nation.
think.
Yes. Asian grocery stores had really nice flyers.
Midori knows like in the mailbox because we throw out all the junk mail, but she always keeps the Canadian Tire one for me.
Nice. Yeah, can we see some like I know Asian grocery stores have really nice flyers, but I wonder like do you can show another one, yeah, let's see. But I also just want to see like some like American or like yeah, like you were saying, what was the one you just said? Canadian Tire?
Yeah, I love
Yeah, I want to see some of those too. I just want to see how they stack up.
Canadian Tire actually had a good flyer, if I recall correctly.
No, it's just
No, they had a really nice flyer.
It's just the craziest sales. It's like 90% off like a tool that you don't need.
Also, I don't know if you guys did this as well, but like sometimes the paper on these flyers would be like nicer. And
The Canadian Tire one.
You would feel more attached to the ones that have nicer paper.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how I wonder if that's like a universal thing, these flyers. Is there like a universally considered like best flyer design of all time?
That's a
Like
good question.
yeah, like you know, like who's the like top like you might have to ask Claude or whatever. It's like who's the top, you know, like the fucking Steven Spielberg
in North America or like global?
ever. Like what is considered the best flyer design of all time?
But like supermarket?
Well, we'll dive into this. Is it design excellence subjective? Depends on the Bauhaus school posters, Swiss. No. Like you have to edit this first thing and just say like, you know, like just right at the end of the add another sentence. Yeah, just say I'm talking Canadian Tire flyers, TNT supermarket flyers. Yeah, No Frills, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. But it's interesting that you bring that up, and it's interesting that it's like this kind of like reference point for you. I forgot how much of a reference point it was for me, you know? I forgot that it felt like a comic book when it would show up. I guess it would even like reshape. Did it this might be a weird question, but did it like reshape how you think of certain things? Like in the sense like you have like, because you have these like objects that are presented in this like graphic design kind of way. So you have like eggs or this, and you know, did it get you interested in the objects? Because you mentioned it wasn't like really like your parents. Like what was happening when you were looking at the flyer?
I guess I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
Because it was such a part of my routine that it definitely probably shaped like the way I think for sure. Like it helps with like when I'm running kitchen, like it helps me like organize like the pantry, for example.
Really?
By items or like the walk-in fridge, like proteins here, eggs, produce.
The flyer does?
Probably.
Maybe
like the way I compartmentalize.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And when I walk into like supermarkets, seeing like where all the specials are placed, or like you know, like all the gums and candies are near the checkout aisle.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Why does
noticing those things?
Why does organization matter? Like if you're like in a kitchen like that, like why does it?
Oh, just because you need to have a place, like a standard for everyone to follow, because there's people in and out all the time.
Yeah.
And like the managers can't be there all the time, so yeah.
Is it everything broken down like a standard like that? Like if you have like a specific like sandwich, it's like that is like there's like standards and organization for that, and then there's standards. Is it nonstop?
It's mostly organized by like produce, like proteins, seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, just by a category.
That's really that's so crazy.
And then for like
that a flyer inspired
milk and like eggs and things like that. It's first in, first out. So like whatever's gonna expire first, you have to put it closest.
Yeah.
To you, things like that.
I guess they factor that into the flyer too, right? They're obviously like organizing these foods based on like if something's on sale or something like that. It's also probably relative to, you know, when it's going to expire and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Wait, so go up. Let's see. I don't think anyone's ever asked this question, man. From what I found, Canadian Tire Corporation won first place for pop-up experience and design in 2022 though. Visual hierarchy and layout. The best flyer designs create a visual path for the eye to follow. They use size, color, positioning to guide customers to the most important deals first. Canadian Tire flyers typically excel at this with their bold red accents and clear product photography. Effective flyer balances promotional excitement with readability. They use fonts that are easy to scan quickly while shopping with clear price points. Color psychology. The most successful flyers maintain strong brand identity while using color strategically. Wow. What is this? Yeah, this is like a lot of work to produce these flyers. Appetizing product shots or lifestyle imagery that helps customers envision using the products. T&T Supermarket often excels at making fresh produce and prepared foods look appealing. It's interesting thinking about when we were getting these flyers and what the like technology landscape was at that time, because this is like, it's a lot of fucking work. Like you're running like a full out like supermarket or whatever, and then you have like a team that can like do this graphic design and this all the photography and stuff like that, and it's obviously like meaningful. Like everyone remembers getting like flyers delivered and looking at them, and like, you know, kids look at them, adults make decisions based on them. It's like a whole big element. Yeah.
Also concerning time to like print and ship, right? They must be thinking about these sales way in advance because it's on a weekly cadence.
Yeah.
You know?
And you got to build a whole system around it, because like the food items, like for example, are like perishable, right? And this is like I think there were like some websites, like when the internet first started.
Oh, like consolidated flyers, right?
Well, I think they would just, some of these companies would just take the flyer and just put, that was their website.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
Red
just
Flag Deals.
Yeah. Redflagdeals.com. This is basically a fucking social network built around flyers, no?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't that what
sales.
this is?
It's based around sales.
There's a flyer section at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
And they have all the flyers.
Let's see.
And it's updated by your location.
Do you ever go to this site?
Used to.
Yeah, let's look at some of these. Farm Boy.
Oh.
I like Farm Boy.
I use this site a lot during Boxing Day, or used to.
Yo.
Yeah.
Do you get like a high off getting a deal? Like, let's say there's like some asparagus or some shit. I don't know. Are you like, are you hyped? No?
No.
I
I just like looking. I just find it interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
More like, I'm more interested in the psychology side of it.
Yeah. Like both the flyers and these environments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how like people behave looking at these flyers.
Yeah. Man, that's really interesting that you're into this, man.
Do you collect flyers when you visit supermarkets in other cities and countries?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was asking Jeremy about like your Korea trip, and he said he went to a museum one day, and then he said that you're like, I'm gonna just stay back and go to my museum, the supermarket.
Wow, that's really cool.
That was interesting.
When you, this might be, I'm gonna, because I want to understand this more, and I think it's gonna like take me a bit to understand it, but like this, I'm gonna ask you weird questions, man. But like, let's say like you make some food or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And like you serve it to somebody. Are you? This might be random. Are you like looking at the reaction to it in the same way or something? Like, because like something like a supermarket, right? The interesting thing about it is it's like how kind of like mundane and like normal it is in a way, right? It's like something in a way so universal, right? Like everyone, you got to go, they got to buy like you mentioned, like you got underwear, right? It's like, like there's like these universal items that we need to like purchase and interact with. Yeah. But food is also like that. Right? It's very like, it's one of the most universal things.
Yeah, food is, like running restaurants is interesting because everybody eats.
Right.
Whereas, I mean, it's one of the few jobs where everyone knows, they already know what you already do. Yeah. Like everyone cooks. For sure. To a certain degree. Yeah. And everyone knows what they like. Yeah. So everyone has an opinion on it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. So you'll get a lot of feedback from everybody. Yeah. You should like add more salt, make it more spicy, blah, blah, blah. And, but, yeah, it's, I don't know. Was the flyer the first time you got interested in like food? Not like that? Really. Or what was the first moment where you started to get interested in this stuff? I mean, for like going to supermarkets and like malls, looking at flyers, for me it's more of a it's kind of like going to the museum, like
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, whereas like stuff in museums are like stuff from the past, like this is right now.
Yeah.
It's like the most current museum that you can access.
Yeah.
And like you brought up like me traveling, I love checking out different supermarkets when I go to a new city.
Yeah.
It's like you get to see like these big conglomerates, they put money and resources into curating like the perfect, accumulation of what's gonna sell right now
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
that demographic. So I just find it really interesting.
Have you ever been in like Walmart and then it inspired something that you made?
Not really.
Wow. So you're just going in there and you're just observing. That's so interesting, man. I don't know anybody that thinks of it that way, but it's like so true.
It's fun.
Yeah. Damn. It's like the museum of the current moment. Yeah. So, but what was the first time that you like got interested in food? Like what was that process like?
Food.
Yeah, making food. Like how did you get into this?
Okay, I remember because I was born in Korea, Seoul.
Yeah.
And my parents moved us to Vancouver when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
And when we first moved to Vancouver, I remember having, because all the snacks in Korea are like more mild, like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of seasoning, and it's not as salty. And I remember having Cheetos for the first time, and that blew my mind. I was like, there's so much going on, like texture, like intense cheese flavor, MSG. And that's when I started like getting interested in like flavor.
Yeah. How old were you at this time?
9.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're going into this new place.
Yeah.
That's like a crazy experience. Like you try. It almost like opens a whole new world.
Mm.
Then what happened? Do you remember what happened after that?
And then just like,
Did you like go to convenience stores? Did your parents start buying stuff at home, like this kind of stuff, or did you have to like sneak away?
to Costco and just
Yeah.
buy what I want to buy. Try to convince them they should buy like bulk, like frozen French fries.
Yeah.
I think for like my 12th birthday, I asked for a deep fryer,
Really?
so I can just make make myself French fries after school as a snack.
That's amazing.
Wow. Okay. So it starts off as this like kind of like thing that it's like it's like these new flavors that caught your attention first.
Yeah.
And so then you start like seeing, okay, like what else is
And I
there?
got fat really, really quick. Yeah.
And so okay, so you're eating a lot of these random things. Obviously like shit that like kids probably like Cheetos and like this other kinds of things like snacks.
Mm.
And then you're making fries at home.
Yeah.
So
I think it was also
yeah.
a way for me to like fit in.
like what do you mean?
Cause like for like school lunches, for example, my
Yeah.
mom would, like the typical Asian lunch story, but my mom would pack me like rice and whatever, and my friends would. It was different from everything else, like all the stuff that my friends were bringing.
Yeah.
But I also brought like Doritos or Cheetos.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like you
That was the
too.
bridge.
Yeah, that was a bridge, exactly.
Damn. So it's like, so what from there? What was the next thing you did? Like getting a deep fryer is like more advanced because like most kids who are 12 years old, they don't even like make their own food often. So you have like this deep fryer, which is like, did you cook anything before that, or was that like the first? Did you use like a pan?
No.
Deep fry is like a kitchen power tool.
Yeah,
this is
that's
kind
what
of
just
insane to have
interesting.
it
You must have really loved fries.
Yeah,
I love fries.
I still love fries.
So did you? Yeah, I know you love fries. So was it like, were you trying different kinds of fries?
There's a random photo of a deep fryer on the screen.
Yeah. Were you like trying different kinds of fries?
No, I wasn't like at that.
No.
level when I was 12.
Yeah.
I just wanted fries.
You just wanted fries,
Yeah.
and you wanted to deep fry them yourself. Before you got your own deep fryer, how were these fries being made? Was there like a different deep fryer, or were you like putting them in the oven or something?
No, just my mom would just make it. Sometimes she would like bake it in the oven.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
I grew up in the suburbs, so there was like, I couldn't like just walk to like a McDonald's,
Yeah.
right? And I was a kid, so I just wanted my deep fryer and frozen fries than just
How did
making
you-
myself.
I'm asking more dumb questions, man. But like, how did you know that fries were made in a deep fryer?
How do you not know that? I think by the
I think most people, most 12-year-olds,
I think you
yeah, they know, but I don't think people are like, yo, I need a deep fryer at home. Like, I just don't think that's normal, bro. Like, you know, like that's like, did you have McDonald's fries in Korea, or did you have it for the first time when you came to Vancouver?
I definitely had them in
Like-
Korea. Yeah.
Okay, you did.
There was a Wendy's in my
Yeah.
apartment complex that I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you into fries then too?
I think so, but I just don't. I never really thought about it.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
much of a eater. In
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you somehow figured out that the optimal way to make fries is putting them in a deep fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, I need my own deep fryer because I don't want to eat these fries like with the oven, like made out of an oven.
Mm.
Interesting. Okay, so you get this deep fryer.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the unit was called or what brand it was?
No, I mean,
Was it
looked
big?
Something like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
just
How
a
big
small
is that?
tabletop one.
Oh, a small tabletop.
Yeah.
And so you have
Or
this at home.
countertop.
And so like, where was it placed in the kitchen?
Beside the stove.
Yeah. And like, was it? It was obviously reachable.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's placed in beside the kitchen stove, and then like, how does the oil work? Like do you have to like change out the oil or some shit, like clean it and stuff?
Yeah, actually. So after you use it once, let it cool.
Yeah.
And then my mom actually had like a Korean oil fryer filter. thing.
Oh,
So
what's
just-
that?
It's just like a container, like a stainless steel container.
Yeah.
And it has like a filter, like
Okay.
a metal mesh filter,
And so what's the purpose of it?
just to clean it up.
Yeah. So you take the oil from there and put it in there?
Yeah, and then
Oh.
a filter, and then you can reuse it a couple more times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
So
these-
would
these
you do the?
These are good questions because it's like you skipped frying in like say a pot. You know that would be like the logical first step to like frying something, putting oil in a pot stovetop. But then how did you know which type of oils to use too? Because when I fried up my first eggs, I didn't use
Yeah.
oil. I didn't know to.
Oh. I
Did
think just going to Costco a lot. I probably saw like some lady demoing French fries or something. I don't know.
Hey, Mikey, is this any of them?
Yeah, it looks like.
I can be more specific in the search too.
I think it was a Korean. He said it was a Korean
Timu one. It looks kind of like that.
Timu.
Yeah. Just underneath. Yeah, that one.
Oh, interesting. So
Oh.
can you describe how this works a little bit?
It's just a container with like a strainer.
I
you
see.
Just put the oil through.
I see, and it just like cleans it out.
Yeah.
And I guess the
You can
metal.
get better ones at like Amazon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And like in the oil has to, the container or whatever has to withstand a certain temperature, I guess, or you have to really make sure it's cool before you pour it in. Or it doesn't
I
really
think
matter.
the ones that they make now, you can get like insulated ones or
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, it's good to let it cool down.
Yeah.
before-
Okay. So you have it placed beside the stove. You have that your mom has this like Korean old kind of oil filter thing, and you would do the cleaning yourself.
Yeah.
Like you would do the whole process. Take the fry, and there were frozen fries.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so you
not that hard. It's
yeah, no, I know.
fry it.
I know. But I just want to let you know that getting a deep fryer at 12 years old and like doing this because you really like fries is not fucking like, that's not like I didn't, that's not how I grew up.
That process is hard for people that are like 20.
It's not even that it's like, yeah, maybe, but it's not even that it's like necessarily hard to me. It's just fucking random and interesting.
Yeah.
So like, so you have this like deep fryer thing, and then you put it beside the stove. Your mom has this like oil cleaning filter thing, and now so when you get home from school, you're going to the freezer, I guess, and then grabbing these fries,
Yeah.
dumping them in there
Not every day, but like
Yeah.
once in a while.
once in a while,
Yeah.
and there's like a switch. It's like you have to preheat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You preheat it, some switch goes off. You dump the fries in there, and then you have fresh fries.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you remember
like experiment with like different temperatures too?
Yeah.
Like I think the first couple of times I didn't know to preheat it, and
Oh,
so I
shit.
would just put the fries in there before it was hot.
Wait, so no one showed you how to use the fryer? They just put
No.
it there?
Yeah, it was for me. It was mine.
Wow. Your parents must have noticed that you're into food in some way.
They're just busy.
I see.
Yeah.
No, but they must have noticed that you're into food to get you a fryer. No?
Yeah. Probably.
Right. It must have picked up on something.
Yeah.
Maybe the way you were like walking around Costco and what you were asking questions about or what you were fascinated with. Okay, so you had to fuck around. You didn't preheat it first.
Mm.
So you had to learn how to make fries.
Yeah, but when I didn't preheat it, the fries were actually crispier.
Really?
Yeah, because they were like, I don't know, like the oil.
The starch.
Yeah.
The starch.
Yeah, exactly.
let it
It would like slowly seep out starch, and then as it got up to temperature, it would just crisp up.
It coats it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I
you-
got to experiment a little bit.
Yeah. So you were fucking around with the settings and seeing how it affected the fries.
Yeah.
That was a cool mistake.
Yeah. Did you eventually land on like what you're like, okay, this is it? Or was it, did you continually keep tinkering or?
Ish.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that deep.
Yeah. You didn't
I
think.
just wanted fries.
You just wanted fries.
Yeah.
Did you ever put anything else in the fryer?
I must have. Probably like chicken fingers,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then what is the next thing you made? What is the next, like, this is the first thing, the fries, right? With the deep fryer. This is the first.
That was about the extent of it.
Yeah.
I never really thought of cooking as a career because no one in my family like ran restaurants
Yeah.
or anything like that. That came much later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you ever make anything else? Did you ever like experiment with any other food? Any other thing that kind of captured your, or like what was the first like meal or like dish after the fries that you really like, where you were fucking around with the settings, testing it, trying it in different ways? The first kind of thing outside of fries that really captured your attention.
I remember taking home ec class in grade 8,
Yeah.
and they taught us how to make pizza
Oh.
from scratch with the dough, all that sauce.
Yeah.
So I made some pizza at home, got some good feedback.
Really?
That was about it.
So-
I didn't cook that much.
But like what happened? Like you got some good feedback in, as in people were like, "Oh, this is really good."
Yeah.
Interesting. And then what about after that? I'm trying to see.
Oh, craft dinner.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. I think that was probably the next one.
After the fries.
Yeah.
Damn. Did you play around with it or did you just nail it off the rip?
I
'Cause,
just
like, a
followed
lot-
instructions
Yeah.
like that, like to a T.
Yeah.
And,
And you never played with it after that? Because craft
nope.
dinner, what is craft dinner?
It's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
This
But it's
shit's
like,
so
this is
good.
beloved. Like it's really, like people love this.
Yeah, it's got like the perfect texture, flavor. A little trashy, but
Yeah.
It's the right amount of like saltiness.
And it's made with this powder. It
Yeah.
comes with this powder, but people have like a lot of thoughts on how you make this. Like some people put butter in, some people add their like own cheese in. Can you look up a video on like modified cream cheese? Cream cheese, craft dinner.
Yeah.
Like there's like people like this, how to actually cook craft dinner. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to watch this. You gotta go to like YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think like a lot of these things are like common gateways to cooking. Like I wonder how many people craft dinner is like the first thing they ever made. Because it's like it's maybe that's why I guess Kraft is the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it is like a little bit of like it's a very approachable like thing that you can just make. It comes in this one box. The powder is in the box. The macaroni is in the box. You just dump it. Then you can like remix it, modify it.
I think she's giving a tutorial.
How to make the best craft dinner ever.
Oh my god.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I don't think Mikey can though.
Just change it.
Butter.
Butter.
Does it tell you to put in butter in the instructions? I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She mixes it.
It does not tell you to put in milk though, does it?
It does.
It does?
I think it's optional.
Yeah.
It's optional, right?
Yeah.
They give you options now, like a healthy way and
Really?
the classic way.
This is classic.
Yeah.
Then I think you just mix
What
it.
is this cheese powder though? Is it just like it's some very processed thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's like,
It's not cheese.
Whey powder, some enzymes.
Do they have protein craft dinner? No. Protein
That's a good
powder?
question.
Protein powder craft dinner?
Probably. Yo, wait, that sounds like a good idea though.
No, you gotta look at the box, man, or the product page. Smart.
Oh, they do. Not by Kraft, but like there's this other company that makes like protein,
Oh,
like mac and cheese.
do you know what it's called?
I don't remember. I have a
Type in
box of it at
protein
home.
mac and cheese Walmart. That's probably where you saw it.
I got it online.
Oh wait, yo, literally.
Yeah, of course. That's obviously
Oh,
where you
shit.
saw it, man.
Oh shit. Was this actually it?
Oh, is that the like the chickpea?
Goodles.
Oh.
Chetty Mac. Cheddar Zitty Shelf Stable.
Nutrient packed innovation.
Look at the
$40.
for a 12
yeah.
for a 12 pack.
This isn't good for you, man. Like, so how do you go from like just fucking around with these kinds of foods and like doing like not being thinking about food or restaurants at all to like getting into this? Like how did you end up in like culinary school?
For me, cooking, it's less about the food, and it's always been more about like the business side of things. I just like observing,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I think it was when I never thought of cooking as like a profession.
Yeah.
Before. But I was visiting my sister in New York in like 2005 or 2006, and I went to this place called Momofuku,
Oh yeah.
and that was the first time I was eating like Korean inspired flavors, like dishes,
Yeah.
and they were like really popular. And this guy, like David Chang, the chef
Yeah.
of Momofuku, he was in like New York Times. He was taken seriously as a chef and an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I saw someone that was Korean
Yeah.
that was doing food in a respectable way.
Yeah. What is can we look at the like Momofuku's website and their like menu and stuff?
Yeah.
What's the story of Momofuku? Like, cause this became like a very well respected like restaurant. Like
Yeah.
they're all over the world now, right? Or like
Yeah, I
there
think
was
so.
one in Toronto at least.
Used to be, yeah.
Yes. Like what's their menu?
There still is actually.
So what was so special about this restaurant when it like first came to be?
Well, this guy went to cooking school in New York, studied French culinary.
Yeah.
And then worked in some French restaurants in New York. If I have the story correctly, he
Yeah.
moved to Japan shortly after that, started learning how to make ramen, and then came back to New York and opened the ramen shop,
Oh.
but in like with a twist, like with his own personality.
Yeah.
And he also paired that with like pork buns. He would make his own steamed buns. Just classic things, but he would just make them better.
Yeah. Can we look up like his kind of like David Chang's history and everything? Like what was it about? What was better about it? If you
So
can
like
think.
the steamed buns, for example,
Yeah.
he would tweak the recipe so there's like, I think you can find the recipe in his cookbook, in his first cookbook, but there's like milk powder in it to make
Yeah.
it softer and more tasty.
Yeah.
I don't know, just everything's done well.
Yeah.
Simple but done well.
Yeah. So the first thing was this ramen place. What
Mm.
was it called? Do you remember?
Momofuku Noodle Bar, I think.
Oh. Did you go there?
Yeah.
Okay, so he starts this and then so every little detail was like higher level, right?
Mm.
And so when you went there, like when you're eating it, could you notice those little details and things like that?
Yeah, for sure. And also like the kimchi was so bad.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't kimchi, it was like pickled cabbage.
Oh.
But people were eating it up. So what fascinated me more was like the business side of things.
Right.
Like, why does he make kimchi like this?
Yeah.
Oh, but like white people are eating it up.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
like this shit.
It was actually the worst like ramen I ever had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, personally, maybe it's-
Momofuku Noodle Bar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not for purists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is
fried chicken was great though.
the fried chicken?
Yeah.
What do you think? And you think it was like, so it was that understanding of like these people and how to like package these items, for these people that like made that thing successful. You think that restaurant?
Yeah, I wasn't really eating out at that age, but I think maybe he provided like a new type of experience
Yeah.
for eating this type of food.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, the room was like really well designed too. Just
Mhm.
minimal, just bench seating,
Yeah.
just clean, like tables that look like this.
When was David Chang's first restaurant founded? What year was that?
I wouldn't know. 2004 maybe.
2004.
2004 Chang. Yeah.
Pork ramen dish from Momofuku Noodle Bar. In 2004, Chang opened his first restaurant, Momofuku Noodle Bar in East Village. Chang website states Momofuku means lucky peach. But the restaurant also shares a name with Momofuku Ando, the investor of instant noodles. Oh.
The inventor of it.
Oh, sorry, the inventor, my bad.
Wait, that's crazy.
Oh, that's him? Go to this guy's page. Wow. March 5th, 1910. Wait, 1910 to 2007? Damn. He lived a long time.
He made top ramen and cup noodles.
Was a Taiwanese-born Japanese inventor and businessman who founded Nissin Food Products. He is known as the inventor of Nissin Chicken Ramen, instant noodles, and the creator of the brand's top ramen and cup noodles. Those are still in existence, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this was kind of like a nod to him in a way. Momofuku, the inventor of it, in August 2006. Chang's second restaurant, Momofuku Seisan Bar. So he puts Momofuku at the beginning of everything. Opened a few blocks away. The Infatuation rated it at 8.4 out of 10, calling the menu inventive, exciting, and different. Was it different at that time?
At the time, it was pretty different. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It just everything coming together, like the food, but it also had like seasonal vegetables on top of the ramen.
Yeah.
And it was in a room that was minimal and
Yeah.
clean and beautiful. It was served by white people,
Yeah.
like cool hipster kids,
Yeah.
and playing like punk rock.
Yeah.
Just all of that coming together. Nothing like that really existed at the time.
Yeah.
So it was cool at the time.
And this kind of like inspired you in some way. Yeah. And so the kimchi is like a particularly interesting dish because I'm still forming my understanding of a lot of these things. I'm like definitely a beginner, but like kimchi obviously is like a very beloved and like critical Korean dish.
Mhm.
And there's like a lot of, I think, opinions on like how kimchi should be made and like what is the right way to make kimchi. Korean families make kimchi at home. It's like a very important cultural dish.
Yeah.
And so now you go to this restaurant and they're serving kimchi and it's like obviously very different than everything that you've had before, but the restaurant's maybe like packed,
Mhm.
right? And so I guess, yeah, that's probably like a kind of like a twist, right? Where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
like, what is this?
Yeah, no, I was just really curious to know more about David Chang, like
Yeah.
who he was and how the way he thought, and because I could tell he has good taste in general, like in music, in design.
From the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you must have good taste in food too.
Yeah.
But if you're Korean and making shitty kimchi like that,
Yeah.
there must be a reason.
Yes.
So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, from a business standpoint.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn. So then from there, you were like, you started kind of going down the rabbit hole, right? And I get what you're saying with the interesting thing is the business thing. It's not, like the word business can mean like different things to different people, right?
Mm.
But I think what you're talking about when you say it is like not just like the cooking for the cooking's sake,
Yeah.
but like the way the dishes interact with the real world and what the effects of that are,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of my chef friends, they're like, because I went to French culinary school and like trained under like a master French chef.
Yeah.
So a lot of my friends who came from that world, like would kind of look down at me
Yeah.
making like smash burgers.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't think like that.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm thinking about the experience as long as my food makes people happy and it reaches the most amount of people, then I'm happy.
Yeah. I actually think that to me is like also one of the most interesting parts about food, right? It's like, it's much more interesting to me to think about the way it affects people and what it means to people, and like how it can change someone's mood, or how it can make someone think about something different than the actual deep techniques.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be just the food. It's everything. It's the service, it's the room, the atmosphere, drinks.
So who's like in your mind, who's like a very inspirational chef now? Or like, it doesn't have to be alive now, but if I'm interested in that same domain, not as like a chef, but just as like a person who's into food and restaurants and things like that, like who's a chef that really inspires you and captures that, like really?
There's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacques Pepin was one of them.
Yeah.
He's a French chef. He's the first French chef that brought French cooking to America, like to the mainstream.
How do you spell that? Jacques. It's Jacques, right?
Yeah.
Jacques.
That's it. Pepin.
Yeah, that one.
First one.
He
was also the dean of a
Can you go
cooking
to
school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he taught us how to make like Parisian gnocchi.
Yeah.
A bunch of classic French dishes.
So you said he was someone that was like key in bringing French food to America?
He was the first French chef to have a cooking show on national TV.
Yeah, interesting. He was the second of 3 sons born to Jeanette. After World War II, his parents opened a restaurant called Les Pelicans, where Pepin worked as a child and later became known for his love for food. Can you go down a bit? Early career. Let's see when he goes to America. In 1959, Pepin went to the United States to work at a restaurant, La Pavilion. Soon after his arrival, the New York Times food editor Craig Claiborne introduced him to James Beard and Helen McCauley. McCauley introduced him to Julia Child, who became a lifelong friend and collaborator. In 1961, after Pepin had declined an offer from John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Kennedy, to serve as the chef at the White House, Howard Johnson, a regular Le Pavilion customer, hired him to work alongside fellow Frenchman Pierre Franny to develop food lines for his chain of Howard Johnson restaurants. Wow, this guy must have been a really, really good chef.
Legend.
So what do you think is interesting about him? Like,
I think when you're able to cook at such a high level, but you're able to translate that to the masses, you have to be really smart.
Yeah. So what does it mean to cook at a high level? And then what does it mean to translate it to the masses? Like what's an example of high level cooking that doesn't translate to the masses?
I think it's really up to the individual.
Yeah.
But just most people that just stuck in that world, like the high-end cooking world, they're just in their own world. And they're not able to translate like certain knife techniques, or they talk to people as if they already know what brunoise means.
Yeah. What does it mean?
It's just small dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just stuff like that. If they can actually put themselves in a beginner's shoes and just patiently explain like how to make stock. Yeah. Or how to make, cut mirepoix. Yeah. It's things like that.
So when you went to like, and obviously he captured this really well, because like, you might have to correct me here, but like with French cooking, it's very much about like techniques, right? And like going deep on the techniques and the techniques, the implications on like the dish, right? And so this guy would have mastered this, but then at the same time was making, I guess, these like banger restaurants that really resonated with people.
Yeah, and his TV show too.
Right. Yeah. Can you like get some clips of his TV show?
What was his show called?
Just search it up.
Yeah. Show. Yeah. So, did you ever watch it?
I saw a few clips, but it wasn't our time. It was back in the day.
Yeah.
These are new ones.
Yeah, these are new. Yeah. You're gonna have to find archive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like from the 70s.
Yeah. But this person probably connected with you even more after you went to like French culinary school and like kind of dove into like saw how specific and like how maybe technical that could be, and then to then take that and make it relatable. It probably bangs even more for you.
Yeah, so the cooking school that I went to, it's not there anymore, but it was called French Culinary Institute.
Oh yeah.
It was right in the heart of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Like, it was in Soho,
Yeah.
and it was only like there was like a 9-month program, so it was
Yeah.
very short. So a lot of people that decided to go to that school they had a entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
More than like the cooking. If you're serious about cooking, then you would go to like CIA.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a 2-3 year program.
Yeah.
So I was surrounded by like these business-minded people that was learning how to cook.
Yeah.
That was really fun. That was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, it's exactly why you were interested.
That's where
in it.
David Chang went to that school.
Yeah.
Jacques Pepin was the dean of the French program as well.
Very cool. This is him, I guess.
Yeah. This is his show from the 70s.
Wow. Yeah, so you like chefs that are like excellent translators.
Mm.
Wow. I think that's like one of the best things about food in general. I think that's my favorite part about it, is that it's like as a medium, it's like a translator. Like you might not understand someone's language, right? You might not be able to understand what they're saying, but by eating their food, you can actually learn a lot about their culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even not just that, but like as like someone who makes food, like it's like a different way of expressing yourself. Like I'm sure you've probably experienced that in some way where you're trying to describe something and explain it, but you can explain it better if you could just put it in a dish.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because food is like a language.
Yeah.
It's you hear someone speak like broken Korean,
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
you don't speak Korean.
Yeah.
It's like that with food too.
Really?
You can taste authenticity even if you don't know what it's supposed to taste like. I think authenticity always translates. I think people can pick up on that.
Wow. When you think of like a really authentic dish you've had in your life that's like not made by you, what comes to mind?
Korean food.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what dish, what restaurant, what place, where were you?
Any like.
Why? Like why? Why do you say Korean food?
Just something I grew up with.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like the most authentic to you. You can probably notice it the most too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the most like quintessential Korean dish?
For
Like
me,
yeah, or in general.
in general, kimchi.
Kimchi?
For sure.
Can you like explain what kimchi is a little bit?
It's just fermented vegetables.
Yeah. But it's like really hard to make it properly, right?
It's not. It's
It's
easy.
not?
Yeah, you just
But
need
then
good
why is it-
ingredients.
So why is it that it's so like, and I could be wrong about this, but it's like, why is it that there's like very strong opinions on it, right? About like when it hits
Yeah.
and when it doesn't hit.
Well, like even though Korea's a small country,
Yeah.
the landscape is pretty diverse.
Yeah.
So you have each region has its own type of kimchi and the way they make it.
Yeah.
Some make it with more fish sauce, with less. Some use like a type of salt. Some use less salt.
Yeah.
So it's very diverse. So every family has their own method of making kimchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Koreans are very opinionated about kimchi.
Yeah. So what is the correct, can we see a video of how kimchi, oh yeah, wow. Is this right? Is this like correct?
Sorry, I thought I would pull up
I don't know. This is like a random,
You want to see?
yeah, I just want to see how kimchi is made and like how long, maybe you can describe it, like how long it takes. What is the process?
Turn up the volume.
In Korean, it's called hogi kimchi or tongbaechu kimchi. As you know, there are so many hundreds of different kinds of kimchi. This is going to be a very traditional.
It's a beautiful dish.
With this kimchi, you can make all kinds of different Korean side dishes. You can steam, stew, soup, tons of dishes you can make. If you have never made kimchi before, this is perfect chance for you to learn how to make traditional kimchi. Let's start. This is napa cabbage. Exactly, I weighed 6 pounds. Good cabbage is
Mikey,
like a
did
lot
you
of
watch,
green stuff is
Culinary
mixed,
Class
is
Wars?
better
Yeah.
and smooth
Crazy.
and shiny.
Epic.
And usually peak season is fall. Just
I
before
haven't seen it.
winter starts, really delicious.
It's
and
I think it's the
all
same creators
cabbages
as Physical
beautiful.
100,
Top
but
part,
it's all
because
chefs.
sometimes it's
Really?
really
Competing.
Physical 100?
Yeah.
and cut it in half. Just give a little slit like this. Tear this way. And then this here on the center, just another slit like this. Half. So inside is not shredded. So we need to salt. Before salting, first we need to soak in cold water because the wet leaves will absorb salt more easily.
Is it very salted?
Half cups kosher salt.
Depends on who's
And
making
then
it.
we are
Yeah.
going to
I wouldn't
sprinkle
soak in water
each
like that.
cabbage.
Wait, so what's
But that's probably easier for most people to do.
What would you do?
yeah?
Just
What's your
rinse it?
process?
I just use, I actually use either kosher salt or Himalayan
Yeah.
pink salt, and just salt it dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll go to next step. Next step is we make porridge. People freaked out.
Make
"Hey,
porridge?
What kind of porridge? Why we need a porridge? But actually, this is really, really important. When you make a really nice, delicious kimchi, I always make this. Dry
do
the
this,
hot
Mikey?
pepper flakes.
Yeah, that I
and
do.
All ingredients and garlic, onion, all minced stuff and together. It should be really nicely look like a paste. The purpose of this porridge is all this between
Oh.
the leaves, make it
Oh, it's a
thick to the
paste.
cabbage
I see.
leaves. It's not going to go dancing around everywhere. 2 cups plain water, 2 tablespoons sweet rice flour.
I feel like this is the time-consuming
Glutinous
part
rice
to like
flour. I use multiple
smother
powder
each leaf.
always. If you don't have,
Have you
sweet
made
rice
this before?
flour,
No.
Just use plain all-purpose flour. Just turn it
Yeah,
on.
it takes long depending on how much kimchi you want to make too, right?
Tommy, you haven't made it either, right?
No.
Well mixed. In Korea, any housewives who make delicious kimchi, that means that she's good at cooking. Making kimchi is such a important
Well, I guess this is like the
This is
the
your national
gold
food.
standard
Anybody
dish,
can
right?
make
Kind of in a
this
way.
dish well.
Yeah, every
It's
every
like,
Korean
oh,
fridge
she's
has
good
it.
at cooking.
Yeah.
He's
And
very
it says a lot. Like if you
Leave a comment
if
on
you invite
that.
someone over and then they have kimchi.
You can usually tell where they're from too.
It
Really?
takes exactly
At least
9
like if
minutes.
they're
Brown
from more
sugar,
northern part like Seoul or from
Yeah.
the south, because southern people will add more salt and make it more spicy,
Wow.
and it gets less and less spicy as you move up north.
Really?
Is that due
Yeah.
to like access to spices or what's up?
I think it's just the weather or something.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
It's the green onion. Green onion and buchu is the Asian chives. I always use this, but if this is not
You can't
available in
get
your area,
this
don't
unless you
worry.
go to an
Just
Asian
use
grocery
the
store,
same
right? In like
green
Greater
onions.
China area.
And
The
this
buchu
one is
thing
I
she's talking
wanted
about, or
to
is that-
show you.
I'm not sure.
Culinary
You
water
can get it in
drop.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
In Korean grocery store, sometimes available, sometimes not available. These days it must be seasoned. I found really fresh minari, but also this is optional. So all this thing you can skip this except for this green onion. Green onion you can find it anywhere, right?
Is your recipe your own, or is it the one that like your mom made?
Really smells good.
It's kind of a hybrid
Mm-hmm.
of my mom's and stuff that I found online as well.
How many times have you made kimchi?
A lot,
Like how many times?
more than I can count.
Like 1,000?
Add vegetables going into
less than that.
kimchi paste.
Less than that?
I made a
Next,
lot during the
Let's
pandemic because I
make
was
this
selling kimchi.
puree.
Oh, really?
To pay
Puree,
rent.
garlic,
You probably made it more than
ginger.
1,000 times.
Yeah, I broke my shoulder
This is
making
half a
kimchi.
cup.
What?
Really?
We
Yeah,
are going to mince
Wait, how?
just
ginger, around
Mixing?
2 teaspoon
yeah, mixing
amount,
the fucking cabbage.
Holy.
Like it got dislocated?
Yeah,
onion,
Damn.
around 1
This is a difference,
So,
right?
so when you went to the ER, like they asked you what happened.
Here I'm going to
dislocated.
make kimchi paste.
just making kimchi.
Was it because you were like trying to mix a
Ginger,
lot
onion.
at once, or was it just
I
like due
need
to
turn it
repetition?
over again.
Just repetition. I just woke up one day with like excruciating pain.
Oh, okay.
There's some people that haven't made kimchi, and there's some people that have broken their shoulders making kimchi. That's what we learned today.
That's the difference between me and you.
Yeah.
So you gotta stretch before and after, man.
It's a workout.
It's basic kimchi rules.
And you get
Everyone fucking knows that,
you
man.
get your Theragun in the kitchen.
Juice first. I just scooped with the juice plus shrimp. And then we are going to chop this up.
Okay.
Wow, smells good.
This is still the paste?
I think so.
Hot pepper flakes.
Yeah.
How much amount of hot pepper flakes? Totally depends on you. It can start from 1 cup to maybe 2.5 cup. If you like a kind of mild version, just I think you can use only 1 cup. But I like a spicy version, so I will use.
I find Korean packaging is like one of the best of all like the
good kimchi paste.
others, Korean and Japanese.
It's taste.
Why?
It's fun.
They,
Oof.
they choose like the right materials and the design is clean.
Oh, delicious. So, all salty water. So we can add this. Each cabbage.
So if it's fermented, so that means that after she does all this, it has to sit around for a while?
Yeah.
Like how long?
Well,
So
also
total
that's
2
another thing.
hours.
Like depending on what food you're eating the kimchi with,
Very
Yeah.
nice.
sometimes you want to eat it with fresh kimchi, not fermented,
Oh.
and then some food's better with fermented kimchi.
It's it. Sorry, this this is essentially what this would be considered a salad?
Sometimes you just wash and pour out
Like
the
a
water
side
and then
dish.
put
A
the
side
fresh
dish.
water and then
Panchan.
wash again.
Panchan means side dish?
Yeah.
And so is it it's a side dish that can pair with anything essentially?
Wash this.
It's
Yeah.
like an always
It's just
acceptable
at the
side.
table, kind of like
Now
this,
I'm
like a
making
side of
rice.
pickles.
Oh, I see.
Using
Yeah.
my
Wow.
rice cooker. So can you hear that sound? It is loud.
Actually, the act of
I
making
always
kimchi
enjoy
Yeah.
eating
is
fresh
one of
beans,
UNESCO's
fresh rice.
like intangible cultural heritage.
It's one of what? UNESCO. Can you turn down the video? It's UNESCO?
I just looked it up. It was like they call it UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage.
What does that mean?
So you know, like those like UNESCO monuments.
Yeah.
It's like a non-monumental thing that UNESCO lists.
Intangible cultural heritage. I didn't even know this existed as like a category.
Yeah, Mikey, is this right? Is
Yeah,
this what you're saying?
That's it.
So what is this? Kim Chang making and sharing kimchi in the Republic. I don't understand what this is.
So like for example, okay, let me look up some.
Yeah. UNESCO? I've never heard of this thing.
So there's like UNESCO like sites and locations around the world. So,
Exactly.
I
Wh-
think
What is UNESCO?
I don't know what UNESCO is.
It's like the Rockies,
Oh.
is like Banff, Jasper. That's under the UNESCO heritage
Oh.
site.
United Nations, and so it's considered like some very important cultural or like human artifact or something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And kimchi is
kimchi is one of the few
The act
things
of
that
making it.
it's not a thing. It's the act of
wow.
That's interesting.
Why do you think that is?
It's just historically important.
How long have the Koreans been making kimchi?
No, I don't know.
Thousands of years?
I have no idea.
How long have been making kimchi?
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. Koreans have been making kimchi for thousands of years, with the earliest documented evidence dating back to the Three Kingdoms period, around 1500 years ago. However, the practice of preserving vegetables through fermentation likely began even earlier. The fundamental development of kimchi is rooted in survival and geography. Korea's location in the Northeast Asia means cold winters and mountainous terrain with limited fertile plains, making food preservation absolutely critical for survival. Early Koreans started an agricultural lifestyle and ate salted vegetables to aid in digestion of grains like barley and millet. The evolution of kimchi happened in distinct phases. Ancient origins. The fermentation and preservation techniques that would become kimchi developed from necessity. The salting of vegetables turned into a preservation art, used not just for vegetables but also for creating soybean paste and soy sauce. Three Kingdoms. During the Silla dynasty, kimchi became prevalent as Buddhism caught on throughout the nation, fostered a vegetarian lifestyle. The Chinese historical text, Records of the Three Kingdoms, written in 3rd century, notes that the people of Goguryeo are very good at making fermented foods such as wine, soybean paste, and chatkal, Sorry if I said that wrong. Salted and fermented fish. Early kimchis were mainly radishes dipped in paste and salted in brine. Very different from modern kimchi. Historical versions were not a spicy dish, and early records of kimchi did not mention garlic or chili pepper. The biggest change came around the 16th to 17th century. Chili peppers, originally native to the Americans, were introduced to East Asia by Portuguese traders, with the first mention of chili pepper found in Jibong Usil, an encyclopedia published in 1614. It was not until the 19th century that the use of chili peppers in kimchi became widespread. Wow. The whole cabbage kimchi everyone is familiar with today was first invented after 1800 CE and became the most popular style. By 1827, there were 92 different types of kimchi. Today, there are over 200. So while the fundamental fermentation practices underlying kimchi have existed for well over 2,000 years, the red, spicy Napa cabbage kimchi most people recognize today is actually a relatively recent development from just 200 to 300 years ago. There's like other dishes like this that like really they really like capture a culture like that. We don't need to look into this, but like Japanese curry is kind of like another example of that, which is like a more recent development.
Yeah.
It just like captures the culture. With Japanese curry, it was like I think it was from like the British Navy had come in and then introduced, like they came from India and then they introduced like this like curry and these curry powders,
Right.
and then I think like the Japanese people started making their own curries with their own kind of taste sensibilities at home.
Yeah.
And then
It's called yoshoku cuisine, like Western Japanese food.
Western Japanese food,
Yeah.
which is like a lot of what they eat at home, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I think it started with a curry powder, and then there was a company called SMB Foods Inc.
Oh, yeah.
That would like make the powder and make it easier to make this curry. And then the big invention or innovation that led to it just like becoming super popular in Japan was they used like the French roux, and they were able to take it and package like it was like a very creative thing to do at the time, which was to just make all of the curry into like this roux thing that you could just put into a pot or whatever.
How do you know so much about Japanese curry?
I got really into it, and then I started looking. I started looking into it. I went to a restaurant you probably know, like in Toronto, like Imanishi.
Yeah.
And then I ate. I had gone there many times before, and I wasn't really like thinking. I was just kind of like going there. I thought it was like really cool. I really liked the vibe of it and like all that stuff. And then one day I was sitting there. This is maybe like the 12th. Like I'd gone there like for years since they had opened. I think. And so let's say I've been there like 12, 15 times or some shit. And I was sitting there and I ate the curry spring rolls. Like they just came out. I was sitting with Vince and some others. And I was just regular, whatever. We're just hanging out. And I bit into the curry spring rolls.
Those are fire.
Yeah. And I bit it. And I was like, I don't know why it happened this time or what, but I just bit it. And I was like, oh, wait, what the fuck is this? And I never really thought about it before.
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to sound weird. Like maybe this is very like subjective, but I felt like I was like biting this like curry spring roll, and I could feel like the fucking chef like talking to me or some shit. Like,
oh, there's the chef right there, inside the spring roll.
Yeah.
Where?
Wait, what?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I just kind of like really like tasted the curry powder in it or something. Like I just really recognized the flavor.
Yeah.
And it was like everyone was talking, and I was just like kind of tripping out on this spring roll. And then, it was just I just noticed the curry flavor for the first time, like properly, I think. And then I looked around and I saw like these SMB food cans, and I was like, oh, fuck. This restaurant is like trying to tell me something. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's like a vision here, obviously, and like a set of sensibilities or whatever. And so, and I also think like, this is just my take, but I think like there's so many spring rolls in the Greater Toronto area, right? And to like create, like to have a spring roll and to like stand out with it, I think it's just really fucking hard.
Yeah.
'Cause like, you know, and like just the crispness of it, it's like light around the edges. And so then after that, the Japanese curry came out, and then again, I had eaten it before, but now I could like kind of understand a little bit more. So I ate the Japanese curry, and then I went down like a rabbit hole after that. So then I wanted to like understand more about it. How are the different ways that it's made? I looked into the origin of S&B Foods Inc. and that company, and yeah. Then it led me down to like some rabbit holes a little bit with like French cuisine, and then the roux, and like the importance of the roux, how that was developed. So yeah, it was cool.
Your family is Japanese curry?
Yeah, my wife is she's like half Japanese.
Oh.
So my son is and she's like half Japanese and like half European. So yeah, my son is he's Indian, Japanese, and European.
Sick.
But yeah, this is the dish at Nishi. But yeah, it's interesting though that how certain dishes really like capture and become like a they develop very quickly, like 200 to 300 years for kimchi. It's like that's like 3 generations, right? And it's like this kind of like staple like dish in the culture that has like all of these like perspectives and opinions. Why do you think Asian food is like medicine?
Well, I was just in Korea a few weeks ago, and Koreans, I mean, I think a lot of Asian cultures, they treat food as medicine.
Yeah.
But just being in Korea and just being with my relatives and eating out, there's always like, there's so much emphasis on how it's good for you, and seasonality of ingredients. And I was just really inspired by that.
Yeah. Like, hold on, let me break that down. Yeah.
Like I went to this place called Ojina on Jeju Island. It's like a small island just off the coast of South Korea. And it was a really special restaurant. It's like they have their own farm. They grow everything themselves. They ferment their own soy sauce made with like 130-year-old soy sauce starter. They like all the alcohol, like they like ferment it, or not ferment, but like infuse it with like ginseng, and it's been aged for like 50 years.
Yeah.
And everything has a purpose.
What is it called? Ojina?
Ojina.
How do I spell that?
Ojina.
Is that a pattern you've noticed like a lot when you look at like Asian cuisine?
I mean, I haven't gotten too much into it, but definitely Korean food for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Like everything is kind of intentional in some way.
Ginseng's huge. If you go to Korea, there's ginseng shops. Yeah. Like on every corner.
What is ginseng? Like I've had it before and
ginseng
stuff.
It's a root. It's a root, and it helps. It helps. They say it helps prevent or delay cancer.
Oh.
But it's not scientifically proven. But it definitely, for me, it definitely gives me more energy. Kind of like drinking coffee. Yeah. Without the crash. Yeah. And I like to take it when I feel a cold coming on, and it'll definitely shorten the duration of my cold. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like every kind of like food is like, it's meant as a moment of like healing yourself or something in some way. Yeah. Yeah.
Like daikon, for example, if you have a raspy throat, or you're like coughing because you have a cold, eating daikon will help like clear up your throat, your chest. So I do that.
Most in like culture here, like we don't really think of it like that. Right. You know, day to day, it's like kind of like you're either eating for like sustenance, you're eating for a good time, or like you're eating to get jacked. You know, there's not a lot of like intentionality with eating where it's like sitting down and thinking very like, okay, I'm eating this for this, like as a form of like kind of like healing your body in some way. Yeah. Interesting.
Even in the military, they like during the Korean War, the country made sure all the soldiers got fed kimchi.
Really?
Because they didn't have enough money to feed them like protein, like meats. But at least with kimchi, it helps you have a strong gut health. Yeah. So that will make you more stronger without the without the need to like eat too much protein.
Gut health is like a kind of like an important part of like Korean food, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's a lot about like how the food influences like your digestive system.
Mm.
What is like considered like what's a traditional cuisine like Korean diet? Like what do you eat?
Traditionally, rice.
Yeah.
For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
But for breakfast, you'll usually get like some side dishes.
Yeah.
That's already in the fridge. Maybe some soup, bowl of rice. Maybe like an egg, like a fried egg, or like some fish or something.
Yeah.
Lunch is pretty similar. And then dinner, you'll have more, people eat like more like meats, a little more diverse, but definitely always a bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Kimchi,
Yeah.
rice is always there, and side dishes.
Yeah. Is kimchi like what are the, when you have time, tell me like what are the, when you have time, what are the like digestive benefits of kimchi too? I guess it's like something something happens when you like ferment food, right? And it like makes it easier for you to digest or something.
Yeah. It just makes your gut health stronger.
Yeah. It's probiotics.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Probiotics.
Just like sauerkraut too.
Sauerkraut too.
Yeah. Fermented food is like a whole genre of things.
For sure.
They did a research on armies back in the day that ate kimchi or like fermented foods like sauerkraut, and they saw the strongest correlation between having healthy gut health and having the strongest endurance.
Really?
In the army.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Wow. Gut health is it's interesting because it's not visible. You know what I mean? Which makes it hard, because I'm hearing more and more about how important it is.
Mm.
But it's not like something like, say, for example, someone could be like very like, muscular or whatever like that. And it's like a very visual thing. You would assume that they're fit or whatever. Meanwhile, their gut could be fucked because they're like, consuming like nonstop protein shakes or something.
Well, I think in North America, there's a definitely gut health and probiotics is becoming more popular.
Yeah.
It's very trendy.
Mm-hmm.
But the way to think about it isn't, you can take probiotics, but if you're eating like shit the rest of the day, or you're going out getting drunk, then your gut health is going to be fucked the next day.
Yeah.
So it's more of a lifestyle. You just incorporate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go crazy. You just have a little bite of kimchi every day,
Yeah.
or like one of those gut shots.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle. You just do it every day. Don't go crazy, and just eat sensibly.
Is like purist Korean cuisine, does it have like a focus on gut health? Is that like one of the goals of it, like optimal gut health?
No, like they don't say it like that.
Yeah.
It's just part of the cuisine.
Yeah, it's just part of the...
It's not like, oh, we have to eat kimchi.
Yes.
For gut health. You just eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. During fermentation, beneficial bacteria like Lactobacillus species multiply and create a living culture. These probiotics help populate your gut microbiome, the ecosystem of microorganisms in your digestive tract. A diverse, healthy microbiome supports proper digestion by breaking down food components your body can't process on its own. The fermentation process pre-digests some nutrients, making them more bioavailable. For example, fermentation breaks down complex carbohydrates and proteins into simpler forms that your digestive system... What is fermentation? Like how do you ferment something? So I know it's dumb as hell, but like, this is why fermented foods often feel lighter. Like it sounds like it's saying it like eats itself. Is a metabolic process where microorganisms break down organic compounds in the absence of oxygen to produce energy. Whoa. Creating byproducts that transform the original material. Fermentation occurs when bacteria, yeast, or other microbes consume sugars and starches from food and convert them into simpler compounds like acid. So it's like stripping elements of it away and changing its form.
That's cool.
Yeah. This happens through a series of chemical reactions where enzymes produced by the microorganisms break molecular compounds and rearrange atoms into new substances. Unlike regular cellular respiration, which uses oxygen, fermentation is an anaerobic process. When oxygen isn't available, microorganisms switch to this alternative pathway to generate the energy they need to survive and reproduce. It's less efficient than oxygen-based. Wow. This is really interesting. In kimchi, fermentation bacteria convert the natural sugars in cabbage into lactic acid. This acid gives fermented foods their characteristic tangy taste and also acts as a natural preservative by creating an acid environment that's hostile bacteria can't survive in. Like really interesting. Wait, go up a bit. I just want to finish reading that. Fermentation requires specific conditions, typically an oxygen-free environment, proper temperature, moisture, and pH levels. Salt is often added because it draws out moisture from vegetables and creates conditions favorable to beneficial bacteria while inhibiting harmful ones. It's this like really key cultural dish, but it's also a medicine. Mm-hmm. Fermentation essentially converts perishable organic matter into a more stable form. The acids, alcohol, or other compounds produced during fermentation naturally preserve the food. This is so dope. Like, it's such a good dish.
Yeah.
Like, for so many reasons.
And there's a lot of like dishes kind of like that has health benefits. For example, like, it's not just Korean. I'm sure there's other cultures that do that. But there's like cooling, like ingredients that cool your body. Yeah. And then there's ingredients that warm up your body.
Like, do you have an example of
like ginseng, ginger, turmeric. That's one of them. That'll warm up your body. Yeah. So when you're feeling sick in the winter, it's good to take those. In the summer, you want to focus on like cooling foods. Like cucumber is one of them. Mint is one of them. And in Korea, it's funny. There's this dish, chicken. It's like ginseng chicken soup. Yeah. People think you eat that in the winter, but in Korea, it's a summer dish.
Why is that?
Because in the summer, Korea is so hot and humid. Eating that, you don't want to eat it every day. Yeah. You eat it like once in a while in the summer. Yeah. And that will just make your body sweat out all the toxins. Oh. So that your body can reset and get ready for summer.
That's really cool. It's like this whole other layer of thinking about food because there's like the ingredients, and then there's like the rest. Then there's like the design of the restaurant. There's like the way that the food tastes, right. How you package it, like the relatability of it. But then also there's this other layer which no one really talks about, which is like the effects on your body after you eat the dish. What is the food doing to your body? Yeah. It's really cool.
I think that's one of the reasons. Before I went on my Korea trip a few weeks ago, I heard someone say that Korea probably is one of the few countries that just they don't really eat like other types of cuisine as much as other countries. Yeah. And after my trip, I kind of understand that. It's just because Koreans have been eating a certain way for so long, and they need it. Because Korea has 4 distinct seasons, and every season you eat different types of food, and to introduce like a new type of cuisine with no intention for healing your body, it's difficult. Yes, because it breaks your rhythm. Yes. So after my trip, I understood why.
That's really
because that was in a business book. Yeah. There's this business trend book in Korea, and they analyze like how Western food does in Korea, and it just doesn't do that well in Korea.
Well, it's like missing a whole dimension. Yeah. Right? They would almost maybe be like, why would I even eat this? Yeah. But it's interesting to not only think about it in terms of like how the food is affecting your body, but then also like how it's crazy. They're so deep down that path that they're even matching with the season.
Not to say that that's the answer. I mean, whereas in Korea, there's a focus on building health through food. Yeah. In the Western world, it's like you work out, and there's a benefit.
Burn
to
the
that
calories.
Too. Yeah. You train your body so that you can eat junk food. Yeah. But that's another way to do it too.
Totally.
Yeah. So there's no one right way.
For sure.
I just think it's interesting.
It is very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it makes me want to eat more like intentionally, and like it's like once, like for me, I'm just thinking it's kind of like weird that I never thought of it before. You might think about how a particular dish tastes, or like how different kinds of ingredients like pair with each other, but it's not common to think about how, at least like the way, at least like growing up in this area, it's like not a lot about like how dishes influence your body. It's usually like whenever I've heard of that, it's always been like older people, whether it's like an older Indian person or like an older like Chinese person or someone that I'm talking to. They kind of talk about, hey, and I always kind of like dismiss it in a way too, because I'm like, what do you know,
Yeah.
But of course these ingredients have like effects on your body, and they would do things like heat and cool your body. Like your body's going to react to whatever you're eating. It's like such a fascinating thing, like dimension to explore, right? As like, even like as a chef, it's like how like even navigating that would be interesting.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Like to go down that rabbit hole of like, hey, what ingredient, what is the effect, what is the taste of it, but then what are the bodily effects of this particular ingredient? It's like a whole new layer. It's like virtual reality or something. That's cool. Are there any other there's I know like Indian cuisine, if you look up, like I think it's called Ayurvedic. I think it's like a whole like domain of.
Tell me how to spell that.
AUAY.
AYURVED. It's definitely not images.
Just take out the soup.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go to Wikipedia, man. Yeah. Alternative is an alternative medicine system with historical roots in the Indian subcontinent, is heavily practiced throughout India and Nepal, where as much as 80% of the population report using Ayurveda. The theory and practice of Ayurveda, pseudo-scientific and toxic metals, including lead and mercury, are used as ingredients in many Ayurvedic medicines, blah, blah, blah. Can you get down? In addition, in an Ayurvedic text, dosha balance is emphasized, suppressing natural urges. Claim to leading. No, you gotta, let's look up like foods, because there's like,
I read something that was interesting, in particularly with Ayurvedic food post-pregnancy. They they have their own post-pregnancy food that will heal the mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta look. This is like a.
I think Midori actually was focused on that.
Oh,
really?
Wow. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can find this. Lentils.
Yeah. Ate a lot of lentils.
Yeah. Yeah. For interest's sake, we have a glimpse. Blah blah blah. I think you might need to use Claude to get like a map of it. But this is like thousands and thousands of years of like breaking down, thinking deeply about what the food is. I haven't looked into this, but I should. But I just know like ancient Indian culture is like very much about how different things affect your body. Like I need to like look into this, but I think like even like yoga itself, it's like yoga originally, I think the origin of it was like as a form of like preparing for meditation. It's like you're optimally stretching your body in order to like to then sit down and meditate for like long periods of time. But it's this idea of like continually interacting with the world in a way that is like healing yourself, from like what you eat to what you do, to the way that you stretch, to the way that you breathe. There's also, it's interesting because there's Ayurvedic food, there's Ayurvedic breathing, there's like, Ayurvedic nutrition for postpartum recovery works on several fundamental principles that address specific physiological and energetic changes happening in a woman's body after childbirth. Core Ayurvedic understanding of postpartum. Okay, so from an Ayurvedic perspective, pregnancy and childbirth create a state called vata aggravation, meaning the body's wind element, responsible for movement, circulation, and nervous system function, becomes imbalanced. Birth depletes vital energy, ojas, and creates physical and energetic emptiness that needs careful restoration. So this kind of like language, when they say like wind and all this stuff, like my whole life I've just dismissed this stuff. Like I have like, aunts, uncles that'll be like, hey, eat this, or like I'll be sick and they'll bring over like a specific kind of like ginger tea or something, right?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I'm like going to Shoppers Drug Mart. like, fuck this shit. The foundational approach centers on foods that are warm and cooked, Raw cold foods are believed to further aggravate vata and impair digestion when the digestive fire is already weakened postpartum. Warm, well-cooked foods require less energy to digest and provide immediate nourishment. Oily and nourishing. Healthy fats like ghee. Have you ever had ghee? Yeah.
Yep.
Sesame oil and coconut oil help lubricate tissues, support hormone production, and calm the nervous system. This directly counters the drying effect of vata imbalance. So again, a lot of focus on digestion, which is the primary function of the body in relation to food, right? It's like your body is going to process whatever you eat. There's like taste, but then it has to like deal with whatever you've consumed. Simple one-pot meals like khichdi. Have you ever had khichdi?
No, I don't think I have.
It's like a dish that's like anytime you have like an upset stomach, or if like you're sick, I think there might be other cuisines that have dishes like this, but it's like basically just rice and lentils, and it's like really soft. It's like considered a very simple dish.
Nice.
So yeah, whenever I'm sick, my mom makes this for me. Anytime a child is like sick, they make this dish. Yeah,
it's kind of like
you've had it.
It's kind of like your version of congee, yeah.
Congee, yeah. I think there's an Egyptian version of this as well.
Well, that's just something that our parents always gave us. When
Congee?
Yeah.
So what is congee?
It's like a porridge, rice porridge.
Oh yeah, yeah. This would be like that. Yes. Yeah, this is like a kind of like a dish like that, but it's like rice and lentils. When I think about a dish, from my understanding, which is like limited, when I think about a dish in like Indian cuisine that's focused on like healing, this is the one that comes to mind. This is like a very simple home style cooked Indian dish. I'm surprised actually that I don't see it in like Indian restaurants ever.
Is there spice in it?
No, it's like a nice flavor, but it's very, very chill. And the way I would describe it when I eat it, it's like getting hugged. It feels like a hug.
What's the yellow from?
I think it's from like the yellow lentils.
Oh.
You can look up a video of it being made.
Yeah.
I've never, and I could be wrong, but I've never been to an Indian restaurant that served this dish. But it's like you normally eat this dish, not this. Like look up very simple khichdi. Like this is like very elaborate. It's not this elaborate. Simple. Like find one, maybe Ayurvedic or something. You can even maybe find one in like India or something. But like a dish, maybe they're making it somewhere. I don't know. But the other thing is like usually I eat this dish in hard times. You know, like I'm like sick and
it's your chicken soup.
Yeah, it's like the chicken soup. But I think it's like a very, very relatable dish for like a lot of like Indian people. They probably, you know, they eat it in times where maybe they eat it all the time, but my relationship with it has been, it's always been a dish that's like a gift, like that where I'm like kind of fucked up. I'm like really sick, you know, or, you know, my stomach is like really hurting. And it's like, yeah, my mom would make this dish to kind of like reset, you know, it's like a reset. It's like,
I can see why they consider
I don't know if this is the right way, but yeah, maybe. What?
I can see why they consider it simple. Like,
yeah.
Because usually I feel like Indian dishes have tons of ingredients.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like less than 6 maybe.
Yeah. Very, very simple. The flavor is like very simple. I can get it for you one time if you want to try. I can, I'll bring you I'll ask my mom to make it. I can give you a sample of it.
Oh, that'll be dope.
Yeah. But it's very, just like very, very simple dish. And yeah. Yeah. I never, yeah. It's interesting how these certain dishes also have these like, this like, emotional significance too.
Yeah. And there's a lot of overlap. I mean, it's science. Really.
Yeah.
It's how your body reacts with certain ingredients.
Wow. Man, food is incredible. Would you ever open a restaurant that's like focused on this? Like
Maybe
that would be a really cool concept.
Yeah, one day I would love to. I would like to have like one Korean dish, or maybe 1 or 2 Korean dishes, and just focus on that.
Yeah.
And then just so that's easier to explain to people, like the health benefits and where we source certain ingredients, and just streamline everything.
Like you mean the whole restaurant would just serve 2 dishes?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Instead of
just make
having,
it
like,
very.
all these different
Yeah,
things
for
and
sure.
you have to explain like everything.
Yeah,
You
it's
just have, like-
overwhelming.
yeah, you just have a little menu with a booklet that explains where
Yeah,
this dish comes from, why it's good for you,
yeah.
all that.
I think also like it helps communicate like that core point that like, hey, everything you do, everything you eat does have effects after you eat it. That would be an amazing restaurant, like one that factors that in. I'm surprised that it doesn't exist already.
I think I would go there all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hopefully one day.
Like sit at a bar, have
Yeah.
some drinks, and eat one or two things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's last time we were in Japan, we went to this restaurant in Residential Street on the other side of like this park that they had the Olympics in, and I think since like maybe the 80s, they've just been serving only rice and beef stew, and you can only sit there. There's like 8 seats, and you can sit there and only ask for how much rice you want and how much beef you want, and that's it.
Wow.
And then if you can't get a seat, you can also bring your own Tupperware and
sick.
do takeout for your family.
Wow.
I'll try and find a place.
Is it popular?
It was very popular, yeah.
Yeah, I think what I'm learning through this conversation is just like you're always like when you are making food, or when you're doing like a restaurant or something, it's like it's kind of you're saying something to the public in a way, or you're saying something to everyone that walks in. You're kind of teaching them something, right? Or showing them or translating something. It's cool. Yeah. It makes me wonder about like other restaurants around here that do that well. I never like, I kind of go into restaurants and I think about it in terms of like, maybe I think about it a little bit like too selfishly. Like I go into a restaurant and I think like, is the food good? It's like, these are the kinds of questions I'm
It's
asking.
like, what do I want right now?
Yeah. What do I want right now? And then the other question I ask a lot is like, is it authentic? But what I'm realizing through this conversation is I actually explore that very egotistically. When I say like, is it authentic? I'm actually wondering if it is like up to my standards, but I actually don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And like, so like so like I prefer to eat at places that, I feel like when I go in there, they're just trying to make, they're very pure, if you will, and like and making like culturally authentic dishes, and like so I'm going in there, I'm saying like, hey, am I having like, if it's like a Vietnamese spot or something, is it like, am I having like authentic Vietnamese food? That's kind of what I'm asking. But what I probably could ask a lot more that I'm learning through this conversation is like, when I go into a restaurant, I could try and think more about like does this place have a perspective? Is this place trying to teach me something? Is there something I can learn from this place? Are they trying to translate something here? Are they doing something like a particular way because it's important to them, right? I feel like I could do that like a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't know that many restaurants that do that.
Yeah.
That make food with intention.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point.
What is like a restaurant that you really like going to in this like area that maybe, that you think is like really good and that a lot of people like should check out?
McDonald's, honestly, McDonald's. I know we're just going a complete different path, but McDonald's has always been my favorite restaurant since I was a kid. It's consistent.
It's good, yeah.
It never changes. You know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah.
You can go travel anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
If there's a McDonald's, it's gonna be what you expect, and that's hard. That's hard. That's hard to.
It is.
Hard to do.
They've done food that scales.
That's true.
Yeah, not only that, it's like when you think about it from like Mikey's perspective, right? He's like looking at it from the perspective of like, what is the food's relationship with like culture and like people, right? And like this is like the best ever.
And yeah, and some like different cities will have like
Yeah.
mostly the same menu, but like different sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fun part of traveling,
Yeah.
to go see different McDonald's
Yeah.
offerings.
It's something, that symbol like the M is like something people really trust. Yeah.
We just went on a completely different path. But
No, it's not.
No, that makes sense.
Would you say this is like in people's minds, like when they think of McDonald's, or do you think that they're thinking of just like McDonald's independently as like its own thing, or do you think they're thinking like American cuisine?
I think a combination of everything. But I
Yeah.
think it depends on the generation too.
Yeah.
Definitely for me, like McDonald's opened in Korea, I think in the late 80s.
Yeah.
So it was pretty new.
Yeah.
But it was like the people's fascination with American culture,
Yeah.
basketball, all of that, like in the 80s and 90s. So I think it depends on the generation for sure. But I think at this point, I think McDonald's as a corporation, they've really been intentional about getting younger kids on board.
Yeah.
They started doing that like early on,
Mhm.
right? Like with Happy Meal and like giving kids toys
Wow,
to hook them
that's true.
in. So when now they're all adults, they still go back because of
Yeah.
the nostalgia.
The play place.
Yeah.
There's a guy that's I forgot where I saw it, but he's collected every like McDonald's like package, like fries
Yeah.
container since I don't know, a very long time.
How have they evolved?
The design,
Yeah.
it goes pretty simple to more like advertisements, more collaborations, etc.
Oh.
You know, it goes from like a simple package like that to like their coveted Monopoly game.
Yeah. There's a video of like there's like an old video, like I think that where somebody captured like just a trip to McDonald's. It's like this guy, and it's like, I don't know if you've seen it. It's like this like guy's like following this guy into McDonald's, and it's like interesting to see the menus and stuff like that. What do you get at McDonald's?
I
Yeah.
usually
When was
get
the last time you went there?
like last week.
Okay, cool.
I usually get a Happy Meal.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Wow.
it's like I want like a Big Mac. I would get a Big Mac.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm trying to watch my calories.
Yeah. If you could get anything, like your goal, like if you're like, hey, let's go to McDonald's.
Either
What?
Big Mac or fish or fillet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
the fillet of
just with
fish is
fries.
really good.
Fries and
Yeah.
Diet Coke.
It's so funny. It's the fucking exact opposite of like Ayurvedic food and shit. This is like the exact opposite of it.
Talk about kimchi and like intentional eating. What's your favorite restaurant? McDonald's.
Well, the intention to McDonald's
That's high low, baby.
is doing food that scales. That's the intention here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just trying to do food that scales. I guess they are maybe, but
Absolutely.
How do you
yeah.
bring
Yeah.
a consistent meal across the whole world?
But actually, when you look into the origin of McDonald's, it was created by like the McDonald's brothers.
Yeah.
And like one of the things that they did was they from the very beginning had like almost like I think they had like an engineering level like precision to their food. These two brothers. And there's this guy named Ray Kroc, and he was like a key guy in like starting McDonald's. I think he went there when he was like fucking 60 or something. Like he went and he saw these two brothers, and I think he was Ray Kroc was he was a guy that sold milkshake machines.
Yeah.
And like he went and he saw these two brothers doing this restaurant, and it was just like just like their precision based approach to it. And he's like, you know, I want to get involved in this or whatever. Here, McDonald's began in 1940 when brothers Richard and Maurice McDonald opened a small drive-in restaurant in San Bernardino, California. They initially served a typical drive-in menu with car hops, but in 1948 they revolutionized their business by implementing what they called the Speedy system. So this is like back to your thing about like flyers and organization and shit like that, right? It's interesting because their innovation was in relation to like the way they organized everything, right? The system was fundamentally about efficiency and standardization. The brothers stripped down their menu to just hamburgers, cheeseburgers, fries, and drinks. They redesigned their kitchen like an assembly line, with each worker responsible for specific tasks. One person grilled patties, another assembled burgers, another handled fries. This allowed them to serve food much faster and cheaper than traditional restaurants. The transformation that made McDonald's a global phenomenon came through Ray Kroc, a traveling salesman selling milkshake machines. And you don't need to look this now, but the guy was like 50 or like 60 or some shit, right? Like this is like an older dude, I think. Maybe not 50, but 40 or 50 or whatever. In 1954, Kroc visited the McDonald's brothers restaurant and was amazed by their efficient system and the long lines of customers. He saw the potential to replicate this model everywhere. Kroc convinced the brothers to let him franchise their concept. In 1955, he opened the first franchise McDonald's in Des Plaines, Illinois. What made Kroc's approach different from typical franchising was his obsession with consistency. Every McDonald's had to operate exactly the same way. Kind of what you were saying in your restaurants, like you have to have a certain level of standardization because different people are coming in and out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Use the same suppliers, follow the same procedures, and maintain identical standards. The fundamental innovation wasn't just fast food, but the creation of a completely replicable business system. Kroc eventually bought out the McDonald's brothers in 1961 for $2.7 million and built McDonald's into the world's largest restaurant chain through this standardized franchise model. Wow.
Have you seen the movie, Mikey?
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
Like a little biopic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
What's
it.
the movie name?
Founder, I think.
I haven't seen it.
There's that one scene in the tennis court where they basically try to they plan out like the assembly line in the kitchen and they practice it.
Wow. Yeah.
Can I watch the washroom?
Yeah. He asked Vince.
Need a hall pass.
Just in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, speedy
It's
service.
this scene.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Thanks, Mikey.
Oh yeah, they're like telling the story.
Dimensions of our kitchen. Sink on the right, extruder on the left. Bagging and hood.
What? Yeah. What time is it? Almost 1? How long have we been going for? 2 hours?
We could just move those. Okay. I'll do mixer
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay. We bring out our whole staff and we have them go through the motions making
What?
10 burgers and
2 hours?
All right, Steve, anticipate that. You gotta keep the tray level.
I wonder if they actually did map this out in a tennis court.
Marking where all the equipment should be. Tuck in. Tony, are you gonna skip the pickles when we're really doing it? They do it over and over, hashing it out, choreographing it like some crazy burger ballet. What's going on over there? Yes.
There's another key person, though, right, that allowed them to kind of turn this into a real estate company.
Oh, yeah.
Like their CFO or something, right?
Yeah. They started buying the real estate
Yeah.
of all the stores.
I think they're top 3,
Real estate owners in the world or something.
at least in the U.S. for sure.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. In 1948, the McDonald's brothers literally drew out their new kitchen design with chalk on a tennis court behind their restaurant. It's funny, Vince, like reading about this, that because like Mikey's talking and like a lot of people, right? They have this like cultural relationship with McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting, like it's not just the food, but it's like the fact that they were able to like what people like about McDonald's is the consistency of it. It's just interesting that the defining element of that restaurant is like the system and the process. You know, like you're always talking about that.
Well, I think they R&D'd it to a point where they found something that the masses love, and they didn't change it from there, right?
Yeah.
People get angry when you nail something and then you change it.
Yeah.
That's the problem sometimes,
Yeah.
right? One example I have is like Harry's Burgers.
Yeah. Harry, I've never heard of it.
Harry's Charbroiled.
Is that in Scarborough?
No, it started in Parkdale. It used to be just like this diner that we used to go when we were younger and get poutine.
Yeah.
Or fries and gravy, actually.
Yeah.
And then they got bought over by
Gravy.
the same group that owns like Bar Isabel, Bar Rival. And
Yeah.
they did a really good job. They essentially smash burgers.
Yeah.
But then they changed the fries. I forget what. They changed the fries from like skinnier fries to like
They're like
bigger
fatter
wedges,
now. Yeah.
the fatties, which are good. But for me, that was something that was very nostalgic that I loved and thought was perfect.
Yeah.
So that was a hit for me.
Yeah, there's like a certain level
But the
of
burgers was really good.
Yeah.
Plain Jane double stack, beautiful.
Is this still good now?
They only exist in the East End now.
No,
Huh.
they opened up one at Waterworks.
Waterworks as well. Then
You've been there, Tommy?
I literally had this like a couple days ago.
You like it?
It's a good burger, yeah.
I feel like the level of burgers, like smash burgers in the city, is just pretty generally good now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we have like countless like
There's so
solid
many
options. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie's, Burger
Rosie's,
Drop,
Rudy's, everything.
Rudy's, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think are the best fries in Toronto?
McDonald's is up there. Cavendish Costco.
Cavendish?
Costco fries are pretty good to me.
Okay. Like the ones that you eat there?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
you can get them too.
Oh, okay.
Dottie's does it pretty good. I think they triple fry it and also cooked in like vinegar,
Yeah.
either white vinegar or malt vinegar, I forget.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I had Bonito's fries last night. They were pretty good.
Nice. We should like just talk about Bonito's. Let's go through the Bonito's menu while we're waiting. Bonito's menu.
Yeah, it's good because it's constantly changing right now.
Bonito's menu?
Yeah. Like
I think you gotta go to their website, man. Man, you love images.
Well, I don't know if they.
You see the website? No, this is not it.
You
Maybe they don't have it online.
want to look at a photo? Maybe images?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. You have to zoom in. I can't read that. A month ago. Yo, Mike, you want to show us how to cut an onion?
Sure.
Okay, cool. But before we do that, let's just like,
Well, I'm trying to find a photo of the menu.
I just want to go to the current Bonito's menu, and then we can like transition. And then, is this accurate? Is this current menu accurate here?
I don't think the latest is gonna be up there.
No.
If you go to our Instagram,
Yeah.
our latest menu is up top.
Cocktails, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
Let's look at the dinner menu. Let's see.
Oh, this is sick.
Do you mind talking about this a little bit with us?
Sure.
Okay. So, is this? Fuck, I actually have one more other question. Like a whole. We still have a little time. I just realized I have this other thing.
How much time do you have, Mikey? It's about 1 p.m. now.
Should head out maybe half an hour.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Next time, man. I wanted to know. We'll dive into it next time, but I wanted to know a little bit about like your process on how you go from like an idea, right, and to actually like making a dish. Like any of these dishes, like how does it go from just like a idea to like actually becoming like a reality?
Well, Bonito's was interesting because my business partner Adrian, he's Ecuadorian,
Yeah.
and since I'm Korean, we had this idea of just opening a diner / sports bar that pay tribute to our cultures.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of trial and error because we're also on Ossington where the clientele is always changing.
Yeah.
So when we first opened Bonito's, we said, hey, let's not push anything on social media. Let's kind of try it out, see if it works. And if we have to switch things around, let's do it.
Yeah.
So when we first opened, we were like,
It's a beautiful place.
Ecuadorian, Korean, sports bar, diner, smash burgers, chopped cheese.
Yeah.
And obviously people are confused.
Yeah.
And we had to really edit the menu down to a way that translates to just people that's walking by. No one's trying to get a documentary on where we come from.
Yeah.
They just want food.
Yeah.
So we kind of dumbed down the menu a little bit. Not dumbed down, but like made it more relatable to most people that's on Ossington, and just added a couple of things here and there that makes it just interesting enough to keep us and our crew happy.
Yeah.
So now it's more of just a classic diner, but during the day, and at night it's like a kind of a sports bar. So we have chicken wings.
Super cool.
Yeah, we have chicken wings, beer. We're gonna get pitchers of beer soon.
Nice.
Guinness on tap.
Nice.
We have smash burgers all the time.
Yeah.
Before it used to be just a late night thing.
Yeah.
Now you can get it all the time.
Yeah.
Chopped cheese, and yeah.
So you're starting with like a sandbox, right? Like you have like this, like it's like a sports bar or it's like a diner. That's like your sandbox, and then you can like use that as a reference. These are typically the things that are served in diners.
Right.
These are typically the things that are served in sports bars, and then from there you can like add your own kind of like
exactly.
creativity onto it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And our chef, we have a amazing chef, Ronan,
yeah,
who's in charge of the kitchen day to day,
yeah,
and his sous chef Metal.
yeah,
And so within that framework, they can also have fun with specials, like weekly
Yeah.
specials, if they want to try anything out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, what is your currently favorite dish on the menu? The Korean chicken sandwich sando is cool. I had this.
I mean, I'm biased. I like everything.
Yeah, for sure.
This is dinner, but
The
if
agua
Yeah.
chile, I really like.
That's what we had last time.
Yeah.
That's
It's
incredible.
got like
That was
jellyfish.
the salad,
so
like the
good.
refreshing.
It's like the ceviche.
Yeah, that one. Sorry, yes, that was really good. The mix of flavors in that it was
Mm.
insane. Very light feeling.
Adrian likes the rice cakes, the tteokbokki, the choklo.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't tried those.
There's a lot of corn in Ecuadorian cuisine,
yeah,
so I took like classic Korean rice cakes. Instead of it having it spicy, I'm serving it with corn like velouté sauce.
How do you
Oh,
get
wow.
to this menu? Like, how do you get to the point where like this is obviously like I know it's a
I
continuing.
had like 6 months to like fuck around at home.
Yeah, yeah,
And in the kitchen
yeah,
and just see what sticks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, like let's pick one of these things here. Like let's say, okay, let's say the fried sea bass,
Yeah.
right? So the fried sea bass. So like first, this is for dinner. So in this, I guess it's going like for more of like a sports bar vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're like a fried. I guess like maybe in sports bar it'd be like a fried meat or like a fried fish or something like. And you're saying, okay, so how do I interpret that in my own way, right? And so do you cook this at home first, or like how does it work?
I mean, it depends on the dish, but
Okay.
fried sea bass specifically, that was Ronan's
Okay,
creation.
yeah,
There are some things that I've tested out before we opened, and some things that came after we opened,
yeah.
as we were just through trial and error.
Can you tell me one of the dishes here that you kind of like created yourself in a way?
The rice cakes, the tteokbokki, the choklo that I was saying earlier,
Yeah,
it was something that I made more of a classic version at Uncle Mikey's
yeah,
with spicy sauce,
yeah,
like a gochujang sauce. And last summer before we opened Bonitos, I was doing a pop-up at Standard Time
yeah,
just to test out different. I was trying to combine the more Ecuadorian
yeah,
flavors into Korean, the stuff that I was already doing, and that was one of the dishes that really stuck.
yeah.
I didn't realize that those pop-ups were a prototype for Bonitos.
Yeah, definitely. I got to test out some of the ceviche as well.
So do you start at home first? You start testing at home because like eventually you have to like put it in front
To
of
be
somebody.
honest, I just cook where there's space. Like
Yeah, exactly.
like at Bonitos, it was under renovation, so it was dusty everywhere. I don't want to be testing there.
What I mean is, do you cook for yourself first to test the flavor yourself and then see like?
Yeah, so like a lot of people think, some people will be like, hey, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I'm testing, I'm R&Ding. And they're
Yeah.
like, can I come over and try it?
Yeah,
I'm like, no, because I'm testing out a component. Like I'm not like starting from scratch and prepping all this to make one dish and then
Yeah.
try it. And like I'm trying, like one day I'm doing whatever makes sense. So if I have gochujang, then I'm gonna look at my menu and what has gochujang in it. I'm gonna make all the components that just have gochujang in it,
yeah,
for example.
yeah.
But it won't be a fully composed dish
So why is that?
because I don't want to waste time.
Right.
Like,
You're
I
trying to
know-
understand what this thing does.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part, I know what it's gonna taste like. For
Yeah.
the most part, I'm just testing. I'm just fine tuning the final recipe
Okay.
when I'm making something.
Okay, so you have this. It's called kokejang.
Gochujang,
Gochujang.
yeah,
Okay.
Korean chili pepper paste.
So Korean chili pepper paste. So you're taking this koji. Sorry, what was it?
Gochujang.
Gochujang, and you're taking that and applying it in different ways.
Yeah, like for example, if I was testing out this menu, for example, in
Yeah.
front of us, like let's say there was something
Sure.
with gochujang in it, like tteokbokki.
Sure.
Let's say the sauce was made with gochujang, and then like the beef tartare that has gochujang in the sauce.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna make the the sauce for the rice cakes, and I'm just gonna make the sauce for the beef tartare.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna make the full beef tartare.
For
or
sure.
the full dish.
Of course.
I'm just gonna make the sauce.
And then you're like trying the sauce,
yeah.
and you're
yeah.
seeing like
Because I have to measure out everything so that cooks can replicate it.
yes.
So I'm not the one just making it all the time. It's just other cook. I have to make it. I have to translate it to other cooks.
How do you know when the sauce is like working? Or like when, or like what is the process of like you feeling like it's working and then escalating it to like whatever the next step is?
I mean, I'll write down the if I feel happy with it, I'll write down the recipe, and then we'll test it out actually like in the kitchen at the restaurant
Yeah.
and make fully composed dishes. 'Cause I
Yes.
have to train people.
Yes.
And then I try to get some feedback from the managers
Yeah.
and Adrian, business partners, and I try to listen to everyone to a certain point
Yes.
because everybody has different palate, and I have a palate too.
Yeah.
So there's no one right answer, right?
Yeah.
But I try to get the more popular consensus and try to accommodate.
Yeah. So when you have like the Korean chili paste, you test that component of it. Then you test other components as well, right?
Mhm.
Whatever you think you need to test one
Mhm.
at a time, that you think you need to like understand more.
If I'm testing at home by myself.
Yes.
Yeah, just because I don't want to use up too many resources.
Totally, yeah. And then so you break it down, and then when you feel okay, I understand this, then you're like bringing it all together
Yeah.
and like testing it in front, like first to your closest like trusted network, and then eventually probably with like customers, right?
For me,
Yeah.
I actually prefer just my favorite way to test the menu is just putting it on a special
Yeah.
and letting the customer speak.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because when you ask, and obviously with permanent menu items, I get feedback on with people that I work with,
Yeah.
but we're all so deep in it
Yeah.
that our palate's not like our customers.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the customers that's paying our bills. So I like just putting it on special. That for me, that's the best way, and seeing how people react.
So
How it reads on the menu is important.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something
how it
simple,
reads?
yeah.
Okay.
So, for example, like chicken wings. Everybody knows chicken wings, right? But the flavors are slightly different than what you would get. At
Like
a
where's the chicken
traditional-
wings on here?
Just in the middle, like it says 1 pound.
Oh, yeah,
fried
yeah, 1
fried
pound.
wings.
Yeah. Oh, I
So that's
see. Yeah.
super
Yeah.
approachable
Yeah. Yeah.
for people to order, right? But then when you get it, it's like it's still basic, pretty basic, but the flavors are slightly different than what you get like at a traditional sports
Yeah.
bar, for example. And see how people react.
Yeah.
Some things will just like unexpectedly sell like crazy.
Really?
Yeah. So I like letting customers decide.
For sure.
Yeah.
What is so you did a pop-up in a way of like to test out like the Ecuadorian Korean mix almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you had to do it that way to now, because now you're testing like the whole thing as a concept, right? Like the
Mhm.
restaurant as a concept. You're not testing like one particular dish. You have to do like a pop-up to see like, hey, does this work as like a thing?
Yeah.
What was that process like? Same thing?
I mean, I'm always learning.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. I thought for doing the pop-up, obviously it was a way for me to test out the market and see people's feedback.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, because I was doing it under Uncle Mikey's brand, a lot of the people that showed up to our pop-up were people that were already my existing customers,
Yeah.
that like my flavors, that like trying new things, interesting things,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't necessarily the Ossington crowd.
Right.
So
That's interesting.
yeah, I thought that was really interesting too.
Did you learn a lot from opening, running, and operating Milu? Because that was like a complete departure from what you're used to in terms of menu set.
mean, that's probably a whole different conversation
For
on
sure.
its
Yeah.
own, but it's
Yeah.
opening Uncle Mikey's Korean
Yeah.
restaurant, serving natural wine, confusing to Koreans, confusing to non-Koreans as well.
Yeah.
And it was such a uphill battle. Whereas opening Milu,
Yeah.
it's just French food. People
it took
know
off
it.
easily,
People know
yeah.
what to expect. Even just trying to order natural wine at Uncle Mikey's, some wine agents, I would call wine agents because you have to order through agents for your restaurant, and some agents would straight up ignore me or say our wine is not the right fit for you. And they just, I'm like, I'm giving you money, take my money, can I please buy your product?
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Uncle Mikey's was like one of the only places in the city where you could get natural wine. I think in the first place, pre-COVID, to that selection, that wide range of selection, and then also pair it with food that was comfort food. Yeah. You know, so you had that like high-low experience.
Whereas when I opened Milu, before we even opened, we like hinted on social media, like French restaurant coming soon, and then we had wine agents hit us up left and right trying to sell us wine. I was like, oh, where were you like when I was opening Uncle Mikey's?
Wow. Because they understood it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
That's a good business lesson, right?
Yeah.
I used to take it personally, but now it's just it was eye-opening and it was very interesting. This
might be a dumb question because it might be obvious, but how do you know when something should be on the menu, should stay on the menu, and you can't change it?
I think if it reads well on the menu, and it's cohesive to everything else that's already there,
and obviously people are ordering it,
and if it sells or not, and also does it bring value? So like, if the food cost is too high on it, then you have to charge more for it.
And then does that change the dynamics if people order it and stuff?
We like to have a mix on every menu. We like to have a mix of like mostly straightforward comfort food and like maybe 10-20% of things that people are like, oh, what's this, and maybe I'll try it.
And the special is your like zone where you're just trying things,
is like where we can have fun.
And then specials where you can have fun, but you're also probably looking at like gaps in the menu, right? Like things that you're like, man, there's like this dimension to the experience that's missing. Can we just like solve it through the special? And like see if it hits.
Absolutely.
Wow, it's really cool, man. I never saw it like that. I never thought about it that much, like in terms the like how it hits on the menu, how it hits like whether people order it or not, how people feel about it. It's actually like, so interesting. It's so revealing.
You can actually do a lot with a menu. Like a menu's there to guide people on how to order. So the placement of anything, like we have a seafood tower on the menu at Milu. If we make the seafood tower like small in one corner, it's not going to sell as much. If we have a beautiful illustration of a sick tower, like right in the center of the menu, then more people are going to order it.
It's a fucking flyer, man.
It's psychology, and it's like a flyer.
Why did you guys put the yuca after the wings? Because it goes from like appetizer, and then...
Oh, the yuca XO. It's kind of like a...
Like, how did you categorize the...
It's like a pancake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of a heartier dish.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's so much, man. Like, there's so much to this. There's so much detail. How do you order the items?
Usually from small to big.
Small in terms of quantity?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, I would say by volume, chicken wings are the biggest, but the reason why it's more towards the middle is because it's more of a snack.
Oh, I see.
Like, whereas the sea bass, you can order a side of rice and have it as like a main.
We have about 15 left if you guys want to do this, or you guys can keep talking.
Nah.
Up to you.
Yeah, I think like we can wrap. Yeah. Or we can let's cut it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I was just I think like another time, if we can ever chat like another time, I think like this is like a really interesting process to me, and I want to know like how like it's evolved over time as you keep like tinkering.
Yeah.
Because this is like very relatable to us. Like, you know, we're constantly coming up with like new ideas for anything that we're doing, whether it's like an event or any other like kind of project. And it's just interesting. There's a lot of I think there's a lot of parallels to this. Like, you can even draw parallels in terms of like Apple, right? Like, they have like their core like product, right? It's like that's like their menu, and then like they're continually like tinkering. They had to get there eventually, right? They like I don't know if you know how much you know about Apple, but like Steve Jobs came in at one time, like when he was like kicked out of the company, and then he came back, and like the first thing he did essentially was like he's just like went through the menu, and he's just like, we're killing all these products, and we're only going to do these couple of products.
Yeah.
I think there's just like a lot of parallel in business, right? Where you're kind of like, there's like this research component, you test specific components, there's a cost to producing an item, and then you're seeing what should stick on the menu, what should not stick on the menu.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
It's really cool.
At the end of the day, it's like, can it sustain itself? Does it make money? It's a business.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's also just reveals a lot about humans through working on it.
True.
Okay, let's do this and then see.
Okay.
That was fun, man. What? Yeah.
I'll take the shitty knife.
I feel like I should bring the phone down. You guys want to go? Wait, move a little bit more.
Yeah, it's interesting talking to you. I'm so bad at this shit, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm a little rusty too, so I might embarrass myself.
Move your books, man.
My books?
Like your notebooks and stuff. Just so the camera closer to you.
Well, you just want to learn how to
I guess,
just
man.
cut an onion?
Yeah, what do you want to learn from this?
I'm trying to, I'm like going down this, I have this book. I have this book here. This might not be like, you might like frown upon this, but I'm like going into this book right now.
Whoa.
So it's like this book
So
by
you
like,
probably already know, like...
no, I don't know
this.
shit. I do not know shit.
You just bought it.
I just got it, bro. I'm just a guy with this book.
Just a guy with this phone.
Because for an
this is like
onion,
something
you
that's
need a
like-
paring knife too, to like peel.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
But
think
we can do this.
It's,
Yeah, let's do that.
If you
Sure.
want.
Yeah.
it's out of
Yeah.
Because there is a trick.
Huh?
There
Sure.
is a trick.
Yeah, sure.
We just go right for it.
Yeah.
Keep the
Rubber band on. Okay.
When I do this, I like to line up the root, like the white part, and just line it all up. So you're not like by the time you get to the end, you're not wasting
I see.
the white parts.
Okay.
Should I bring the phone?
And I like to just keep, just trim up the tips, like that.
Okay. Let me line this up first.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, trim off the tips. And so I'm holding my knife like this, right?
Yeah, and also when you grab anything like a vegetable, you wanna use your knuckles as a guide.
Oh, I see.
So you wanna slowly like climb down as
Right.
you.
So
draw.
you're tilted like this even.
Yeah,
Oh, so your knuckle is like bracing it.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Um,
Do you line this up or no? This doesn't
no, I
matter.
like to line up this part.
Okay, cool.
And, then yeah,
And so when
trim
you
up the
hold
rest.
here, you're just holding like this?
Yeah.
Just like this?
Oh, never expose your finger like that. Always have your knuckles
Yeah.
or fingers hidden.
Okay. Yeah. So did
So
you
you're
cut
not-
it like this?
Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, just cut it like that.
There's a lot of ways,
Yeah.
but okay. Yeah.
Well, this you can keep and then use for your stock.
Oh, okay.
So in my freezer, I have a little like a liter container.
Yeah.
I throw all my like trimmings in there and just keep it in the freezer.
Okay.
And when I'm making stock, I pull it out.
Okay.
And then with your other rubber band, for scallions, I
Keep it
like
on.
to keep it on so that they're not flying all over the place.
Okay.
And I'll move this back as I go.
You move it back as you go.
Yeah. So depending on how thin you want to go.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just, yeah, so I'm using my knuckles as a guide and I'm slowly moving back as I go.
You gotta show how sexy scallions after.
And try to use your knife in like a rocking motion, like,
Yes.
like that.
I'm not even getting all the way through.
And instead of using too much force,
Yeah.
you just want to kind of like let gravity do its own thing. If your knife is sharp enough, you shouldn't have to put too much pressure on the knife.
This is.
Yeah.
I almost feel like the knife that Mikey's using would be easier.
Yeah, you wanna try this? It's very sharp, actually.
Yeah, especially
Cut the rubber band too. It's just
Nice. Here, you can use this
nice.
if it's easier.
Mikey, show him how to cut sexy scallions after.
What's a sexy scallion?
Oh yeah, there is sexy scallion. I'll show you after.
Once you learn sexy scallions, you won't go back.
Oh, this is way sharper.
Oh yeah?
This is a rock. Yeah.
Oh, yo, tuck in your thumb.
Mine?
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to just work out this like these basic mechanics?
It's the first thing you learn in cooking school.
Right.
Yeah.
And you just kept doing it, I guess.
Yeah, a
right?
couple
You just
months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple months. Okay, cool.
If you're having like a dinner party, you're trying to impress guests or
Yeah.
a date or whatever,
Yeah.
you can make scallions look sexy.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So I take like the green part
Yeah.
and then fold it down like this without breaking it,
Oh, okay.
and then fold it in half again.
Oh, I fucking broke
That's
it.
okay. And then I like to cut it on an angle. Like
Oh shit. Cut it on an angle so you got it
yeah,
down.
on a bias.
And so it's like this?
Yeah. I'll go even more on an angle. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And you can kind of use your fingers to just hold the scallion in place like this. Like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just if it's easier.
Man, I got a long way to go. This guy's like, I
And
would
then you
never hire
throw
you.
this in ice water.
Mine looks so different.
So just
Wow,
throw
those
this
look
in-
so much nicer than mine.
Yeah, if you throw this in ice water, it'll
Yeah.
crisp up.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of like some of it will like kind of open up, so you can
Yeah.
use it as garnish.
Oh
If you want
wow.
to use it as a topping for like ramen noodles or salad.
Did you already know about this, Vince?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I always get mad when you know, and I'm like, I'm like, fuck it. I know where I stand.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah,
my friend.
I know. I'm very bad with this. Very cool, man.
Yeah. And then if you want, for Korean cooking, when you're making like side dishes with herbs,
Yeah.
we like to use the white parts. If you're not any scallion that's not gonna be cooked,
Yeah.
Koreans like to use the white part.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
eating it raw.
Okay.
And the way to do that, you don't want like big pieces of white green onion in your food, so we'll quarter it and then just chop it when it's quartered.
Wow.
Because the whites have a nice mouthfeel to it when you eat it
Yes. Super cool.
raw. Yeah.
That's the
Damn,
part.
man.
That's the part you would use for like stock as well, right?
Yeah, and you can use this for stock too.
Every element of it gets used.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
It's a good start, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would love to like talk to you again after I like do more research and study and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
You're a
good.
very, very cool guy, man. I'm honored to be able to
Oh,
share with you.
likewise. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, man. That's it.
Thanks, Mikey.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.